All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pigskin Politics. It is week 10 for our picks. We've been working all day in the cold, and
I'm pretty tired. I read a lot of Plummer's books, chapters at least. I hate that book. So I'm kind of drained, not
get
gonna
ready
lie.
for some drain pick predictions. All right.
Okay.
This is the first Thursday night game that might be pretty exciting.
Oh, I'm
going
gonna
into
watch
it.
this one.
So, Indy at Tennessee, who you got?
Oh shoot! I forgot the timer. I gotta get that. We're not counting right now. Okay. Tennessee, obviously. I think Indy's a pretender. I think they're lucky to have the record they do, and I think Tennessee's the better overall team. They finally bounced back last week. Continue here.
I mean, I agree. I'll also pick Tennessee, but I'm picking them because Phillip Rivers is just, he doesn't make good decisions. He's just not good anymore.
No.
Like, sometimes he'd make a good decision, but then he'd follow it up with, like, a really bad decision. Phillip Rivers is washed.
Yeah.
Just take Tennessee. Yeah,
Houston.
right.
Houston at Cleveland.
All right, Cleveland's coming off a bye. I think they might be able to get their crap better without OBJ. I think OBJ was kind of a problem for them, honestly.
Man.
So I think coming out of a bye, you should be able to beat Houston. Houston's pretty bad this year. I think Cleveland's better.
I'm picking Cleveland because they're not the Jaguars. That's apparently the only team the Texans can beat.
They get Nick Chubb back too.
Ooh.
I think so. That might make a difference.
Yeah, that would make a difference. But
if he plays, I don't know if he will, but
not picking the Texans, that's for frickin' sure.
right.
Wash at Detroit. I just went with my gut on this one. There's really no good reason, but Washington, even though it's in Detroit.
I stared at this game for like the longest time because this is like the hardest one to pick. I'm like, I'm just going with the home team. That's only the reason. That's it. I got nothing to say. Both these teams are terrible.
They really are.
Matt Stafford is. I feel sorry for you, bud, but your team's bad. Washington, your team's just bad. So Detroit, you're home.
There's really no reason to watch it. I don't even know if fans would watch this game. But yeah, Washington, Detroit. Jacks at Green Bay. Jesus. Okay.
Is
Green Bay.
Jacksonville going to get murdered? Are they going to die?
Can they score 10 points?
Can they score 7 points?
I don't know. Probably not. Go Green Bay.
Green Bay's going to murder them.
There's nothing else to say. Philly at New York Giants.
Oh, God.
This was a hard one, too. I chose the Giants for the sole reason that it would make the NFC East more interesting. I want whoever wins that division to have the least mathematical wins possible and still take it.
Go Giants.
That's the only reason.
Although I'm picking Philadelphia. You know, when I was doing the picks, this was a really hard week to like assign good point differentials.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a lot of good teams where you see like the spread and you're like, oh, I could put 16 points on that. And like there was like one, and then outside of that, you're like, dude, I don't want to put 14 points on the Eagles.
No. Yeah. Tampa Bay at Carolina. Carolina's kind of washed. Tampa Bay looks like crap, but I'll respect their defense and give
Will
them
you
the
know?
edge over Carolina.
After that beatdown from New Orleans.
Yeah, I will.
I'll say Tampa wins because I think they're okay. And normally when an okay team gets their asses kicked on a pretty big primetime game, they bounce back.
Yeah.
So Carolina's not very good.
I'd laugh, though, if Carolina did
Oh,
win.
dude, that'd be great.
Denver and Las Vegas. All right. This is about the time of the year where you start to pull away from a lot of teams, and Broncos are one of those where it's just, all right.
Yep. Picking Las Vegas. I even had to put a lot of points on Las Vegas because I was like, there's nothing I really like this week. So I put like 12 on them.
Vegas is the better team. They're at home. It comes down to as simple as that. And watch out. The Raiders are actually probably a playoff team this year.
And Drew Lock is playing awful. So
Except in the fourth quarter. But doesn't matter most of the time.
you need more than one quarter.
I'm excited for this one. Chargers at Miami. You know who I'm picking, so.
I pick Miami.
Sweet.
They're playing better right now. Chargers, I still think are better than the record is, but you keep blowing leads. Like, I can't pick you if you keep doing that, dude. You're the Atlanta of the AFC right now. So
Yeah. I'm actually going to be bold here and say this is the first game the Chargers lose by more than one possession. I'm feeling pretty confident in this game.
would you say they do not have the lead at all in this game?
No, but I wouldn't say they take it more than once.
Okay.
Buffalo at Arizona. For God's sake, Buffalo, you're killing me. I want this division. You beat the Seahawks, but please don't beat Arizona. I'm not going to lie. I'm just biased at this point. Arizona will bounce back, though. They suffered a heartbreaking loss. They'll play better this week. They didn't even play bad.
Dude, this is going to be a really good game.
I agree.
I kind of feel like Buffalo just maybe is a little more physical of a team than Arizona right now.
You just don't want me to have the division.
No, I think Buffalo's good. I think they could beat the Cardinals.
Not in Arizona. I don't think so.
We'll see. If Arizona wins, then cool.
All right.
Go Arizona.
Seattle at Rams. All right. Do you still think the Rams are good?
They're okay.
Are they good
But
enough?
I think Seattle will bounce back after 2 straight losses and beat the Rams in LA.
Absolutely.
They're desperate. Like, you lose 2 in a row, like, you have to win.
Especially considering with the MVP candidate and holding the number 1 seed in the NFC for a little bit. Like, yeah, they need this.
Yeah. And normally teams don't commit a bunch of turnovers 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of clean that up in practice, so...
All right. Seattle. San Fran at New Orleans. Sorry, San Fran, your season's over. You actually have a losing record now, so screw it.
That's sad. They had such a good roster, too.
They
going
really
into
do.
this year, but...
I actually kind of feel bad because I didn't give them a lot of respect. Now I finally came around, and it's too late. It's just, they should
This
be
is
better.
the overrated Niners we know. You're going to lose to New Orleans, sorry.
That's all there is to it.
They're playing for a playoff spot and maybe even a number 1 seed. You're playing for draft spots at this point. So draft
shit.
another quarterback, please. Please get rid of Garoppolo.
Oh, God. Cincy at Pittsburgh. I don't respect a team less than the Steelers right now. That Cowboys game broke me. It was pathetic. But what do you know? Refs came through like a white stallion. So, yeah, it's the Steelers this game. But
Striped stallion.
I
Yellow.
man.
Yellow and black striped
I
stallion.
don't respect the Steelers. They're playing like shit, but they're undefeated. But I'll take them because clearly referees is more important than players.
I bet you Cincinnati can beat Pittsburgh, and this will be a nail biter, but just the way the refs have been in all of their games, dude, they're going to pull it out.
Yeah, so give me Pitt.
Give me Pitt.
Baltimore at New England. They almost lost Adam Gase. What more do you need to say?
The Jets are so pathetic, dude. Can we just talk about that game for a second?
Sure, we got 22 seconds.
Well, skip the timer because I just
No,
really
20
want to.
seconds.
I want to bring this up.
Bring it up quickly.
Well, they stopped New England on like their own 7-yard line, which was a big stop with a few minutes left in the fourth quarter, and then they have too many men on the field giving them a first down. They could have won the game virtue on that, but
That's
12
sad.
men on the field. That's what lost the game for you. You guys suck.
God damn you, Adam Gase. That's
And
sad.
I checked the injury report this morning. New England has 17 players did not practice, so that's a big yikes. So
Yeah.
Baltimore is gonna probably roll.
All right, and the final game, probably the hardest one to pick all week, if you ask me. But Minnesota at Chicago. Chicago's kind of a curve wrecker for me. I picked them right last week because I picked against them. Minnesota's, weirdly enough, getting some momentum, but I'm just going to go with the home team. At the very least, I think that defense can stop Dalvin Cook, and that's what the Vikings are based on.
Dalvin Cook is their offense, although Dalvin Cook is just like running back Jesus this year. So,
Yes, he is.
but Chicago does have a better defense than most of the teams that they've played. So,
Time's up. Who you
Chicago.
picking? Chicago?
Chicago.
All right. I hope we're not tired for the
Pixo
Pixo
pain.
pain. God damn, this has been a rough week. All right, on that note,